Do you know what skill that you need no matter what you do? Y'all know that? What skill is that? It's people skills.
People skills.
We're going to talk about that today here on Coffee with Ken. We want to welcome you.
Good morning.
Good morning. And take a sip of our... Yeah, so we are going to dive into that. I'm here with Ken Brown, CEO of Destiny Global, and Butch McCracken, General Manager here at Destiny Global. And I am Dr. April Brown, and I am coach trainer here at Destiny Global. And we are talking about what kind of skill that you need, no matter what industry or even really what you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it's work or even at home. And that is people skills. Every day we work with people.
We do.
Work, personal, all of it.
And we're people.
We are people.
So we need people skills.
Yes.
So tell me about that. Like, why do we need people skills no matter what we're doing?
Well, communication, right?
Oh, yeah.
Knowing how to communicate with people, knowing how to, in our field, is really how to bring out the best in people. And if you can't connect with them, which connection is a huge part of communication, you're absolutely not going to bring out the best. And sometimes you can unintentionally bring out the worst in a person, right? And a lot of people don't seem to understand, but said something several weeks ago that I want you to tell them what you said a couple weeks ago that was so powerful.
Oh, that in all of your relationships, all of your problems, all of your communication, there's one common denominator in all of that, and that's you that's involved in that.
So sometimes we can't see that we're the problem. Because we look at everyone else around us and don't realize that we're the common denominator that's affecting everything around us, because we're coming at something in our own from our own perspective and not looking at it from someone else's perspective. And obviously we do a teaching here at the company called GEMS that is so powerful that really hones in on this one thing, and that is how to communicate with people effectively based on who they are, and also looking at yourself, who you are, so that you can recognize how to best communicate with them on how they will receive it. Yeah. Not on how you're going to tell it, but how that person is going to receive it.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed that there's certain kind of people that you have a struggle with communicating with the most? There just might be, and you never can figure it out. You're just like, why did this? I have this group of people that tend to be like, they tend to be the go-getters or whatever it is. Like, they might be the, just want to have fun, not be on time or whatever their thing is, and you're all about time. You have this group of people that you seem to not be able to click with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, everybody has that. There's certain people they just don't, and they don't understand why. Like, why am I not clicking? We've had clients who have literally done this. They've not understood that. A realtor who literally could not connect with people and didn't understand there was a certain segment of people she just could not connect with. And then she learned these people skills and became one of the top realtors in her area.
Yes.
Just by simply learning people skills. It's so important.
Yeah. And I think if you treat it, one of the things that we say throughout the event during GEMS, if you treat personalities like you treat languages and then correlate it together. So I'm from the United States. I speak English. I go over to France. I walk into a little back store, speak English. They have no clue what I'm saying. And I can will it all I want. I can sit there and demand. I can get angry.
You can even use your French accent.
My French
it still doesn't
accent, whatever it is. And bingo, I'm the common denominator for that piece of it. So I need to learn French if I'm going to go communicate with them. Right. So we need to learn about the individuals that we interact with most so that we can communicate properly with them. Yeah, for sure.
And it really does create so much more of a connection. seeing this personally in my own life and our marriage, just learning those people skills and understanding the difference that we cannot expect somebody else who is different. They're created like our people are different, and he's so glad that our Creator created each of us differently, because it would be very boring.
Yeah.
And we're usually attracted to our opposites.
Yes.
But then when we get married, we're like, those same things that attracted us can become the irritants.
Yes.
The
Because
things
you're
that
not
irritate
just like
us.
me.
Yeah, because you're not just
Pick
like
up
me.
your stuff, Butch. Come on.
Yep.
And not understanding that is a difference.
Correct.
It's just a difference. It's not better or worse, but we look
Right.
at it from our perspective, and we like that you should be like me, because what I do and how I organize is the best way.
Yes.
It's the right way. And then
Yep.
we get mad.
Yeah.
Like, we literally get offended by those kind of things, instead of really understanding that person, you're just literally speaking another language and they're not understanding.
And you're trying harder, and you're
Yeah.
getting angry, and you're using hand. It's got nothing to do with it. You're missing each other.
Mm-hmm.
So speak in the format that they can react to,
Right.
because you're
Yeah.
capable of doing that.
Yeah.
You know, the other big thing too is, you know, we often think, well, I'm not in sales, or I'm a stay-at-home mom, or I'm whatever it may be. And
Yeah.
if you're getting your kid to eat broccoli, you need people skills.
Yeah.
Okay? If you're getting your child to clean up their room, you need people skills. If you're asking your wife or husband for help here or there, you need people skills. So it's not necessarily all related to business. It's related to life.
Yeah.
It
And it's
very much.
actually not how to manipulate them, but how to motivate them.
Yes.
How are they motivated? What really motivates them? And using that thing that helps to motivate them to want them to help them.
Yeah.
Because eating vegetables is good. It does help them.
Mm-hmm.
And so you want them to get where they desire to eat
Correct.
vegetables, not forcing them.
Because every time it'll be a battle.
Yes, so
Yes.
motivating them and knowing how to what motivates them.
Yep.
So it's so important. And you see that when you really do that person feels so valued.
Yes.
Like when somebody talks to me how I like to be talked to and what motivates me,
Yeah.
I feel so valued.
Yeah.
And then we're bringing value to them, so they're going to automatically, when we want to know more about them, when we are taking time to know that about them, then they're attracted to us.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Which we all want that for business. We need people to be attracted to us
Right.
and not repelled by us, for
Yes.
sure.
Well, yeah, I was
So
looking
important.
at something today that goes hand in hand with this, and one of the things that is sorely missing from the workplace, and I would dare say at homes as well, as edification, to really know how to edify the person. Because if I'm telling
Yes.
you something that I really appreciate all the facts and figures and how you do them, and your personality is really on service, that will be less meaningful to you than talking to someone that is based on facts and figures. So knowing how to edify that person based on the things that they are doing, not manipulating, but again, going to them on the things that they're doing. And it is clearly missing from the workplace today.
Yeah.
You're hearing these words about quiet quitters and things like that. It's because they're not been connected to. They don't feel important. They don't feel heard. They don't feel valued. And is that okay to do that? No. Being a quiet quitter, no. You need to talk through things yourself, right? It's a two-way street. Not communicating is never a good thing. And actually, silent treatment is a form of manipulation.
So true. So good. So
it is
good.
a true thing that happens.
Yeah, that brings so much value to people when you can help motivate them to their goals. I mean, ultimately, that's what it's about, helping people. When you help people get what they want, they'll help you get what
Correct.
you want. So it's so good, so powerful. If this is something that you feel like you could probably use some skill in, we all need to continue
Yes.
on this.
Yes.
Even if we've
Yes.
been to
Refresh.
events in the past, we all need to refresh. because it's a continual process
Yes.
to practice and to learn and to be around other people that are doing it. If you really want to dig into and understand how to have more people skills, then we have an event.
We do.
We just happen to have an event in January 27th through the 29th.
Yep.
And that is what a way to start off the new year. To really get those people skills to not just help your business, but to help your skills with your personal relationships. It's
Yes.
so needed.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And it will last longer than a resolution.
For sure.
Yes.
Much longer.
Yes. So we would love to see you at the next event, First Steps to Success, and to get these skills and bring such value into the marketplace, which is so needed. I feel like it is when you can do this kind of stuff and you can learn it in your church also, but also in
Yes.
the marketplace, it just elevates your value to who is around you and your inner circle. So it's so powerful, and we would love to see you there. And thank y'all for joining us. We want to see you next time. So like, share, comment. We want
Yes.
to
All the
hear
above.
from you as well, so that we can keep connecting with you. And we'll see you next week
Yes.
here on Coffee with Ken. Thanks
Have
for
a great
joining.
day.
See you, gang.
Bye.